trading some of the crypto markets. I'm excited. Honestly, Aave right now is in a pretty clean pattern. I am shorting Aave right now in the hopes, or I guess waiting for it to be returned back to the middle VWAP, which is 1.6%. I'm trading on my phone, so you guys don't get to see it on the actual computer, so you're just gonna have to take my word for this. But good morning. How's everyone doing? Taco Tuesday. Hopefully, I just put it out in the Discord, so hopefully you guys join and watch a little bit. It's going to be interesting nonetheless. I want to start doing market open live streams as much as possible so I can get back in trading. I like these patterns right here. This is the pattern that I enjoy trading the most. I think I strayed a lot from that over the last couple months, I guess, of trading. I have not been paying much attention to these patterns. I've just been looking for like patterns that exist anywhere, and you can really force a pattern if you're just looking. Like you could look at this and find a pattern here. It doesn't mean it's tradable. So I like trading these patterns where it's clear as day what's happening. We have a step pattern up, down, up, down, up, down, and we're bouncing off the middle VWAP every single time. Or at least that's what my idea is. How did I get that circle so huge? So yeah, I'm gonna wait a minute. Well, not really wait a minute. I'm probably going to talk to myself, and if you guys join, I have the chats open so I can watch and we can talk together. What coins should we be paying attention to? I have Crypto Panic up so we can look for any news that's going on, and Twitter. Quant and Algorand are trending on Twitter, at least for me, so it might be something that we should look at while we wait. I'm patiently waiting to see if we break below this VWAP. Here, let me clean things out a little bit and kind of explain the VWAP real quick, just so that we're all on the same page with this, because you have to know what you're looking at in order for it to make any sense. Otherwise, you're just listening to me ramble about nothing. So let me close that. This is a volume weighted average price. This is basically just a rubber band effect. So this is the middle VWAP, this blue line, and price historically will try and average out to the VWAP, or at least that's how the indicator goes. So anytime we get too far away, it snaps back, and each color VWAP here represents one standard deviation away from the mean. So this green VWAP is one standard deviation away. The yellow one is two standard deviations away. So if you know anything about statistics, you understand that you're not going to spend a ton of time too far away from the mean. That's the entire theory here. And I use it to identify a clear uptrend or downtrend. We're bouncing above the middle VWAP on Aave here 2 times already today. So I'm saying we're going to pull back down for a third test. And I'm shorting on the way down. We'll see. That's the theory on this one. I scanned through my watch list for different cryptocurrencies. So I looked Bitcoin. Don't really see a clean pattern here. I looked at Ethereum, same thing. Like maybe we could justify it coming back up to the VWAP, but I don't think so. I'm looking for a specific pattern. That's all it is. Bitcoin again, LOL. ADA kind of had that pattern, right? Where we're mostly in an uptrend, but it wasn't as clean as Aave's. Matic, without the pattern, I don't see any clear patterns here, so I'm just looking on the daily chart, or on, yeah, each candle's a minute. So that's what I'm looking for. Solana does have the pattern, but again, Aave's pattern looked the cleanest to me, and so I'm shorting for a 1% gain. We might have a bounce here. I understand that. We could have a bounce here, but Crypto Panic. Let's see if Discord's saying anything. It's funny because the Crypto Night Discord, obviously we're focused on crypto there. That investor Discord just does not have a huge affinity towards crypto, and it's mind-blowing to me. But Bitcoin rewards on Minecraft? What? That's some very interesting news, actually. That's something that I'm intrigued by. I'm going to start playing Minecraft more often if I can get some Bitcoin rewards. Over 150,000 sats will be rewarded to players daily. That's really not a lot. 150,000. 50,000 is like 15 bucks. So this is like $50 worth of rewards daily. Minecraft players will have the option to join Bitcoin's so-called mining pools. Each mining hardware, earn validate. I guess it's mostly a proof of concept thing, right? No one's gonna retire off of playing Minecraft and earning some Bitcoin, but the fact that you can integrate it into a game, that's interesting. I gotta call my brother. I gotta tell my little brother about this. He's been playing Minecraft. He was begging me to get on his Minecraft server. And I tried, but I have to like migrate the account. I have an old Minecraft account, and so I have to migrate it to Microsoft's new account, otherwise I don't get to play. And they were having problems with their service. So Bitcoin surges. Let's see what's rising right now. Ripple versus SEC, Kate. This is always in the news. Always in the news. Wire ruling could take even longer. Is anyone surprised? Some people probably. MicroStrategy stocks soar 7% after Bitcoin halving. It may trigger a rally. It's crazy to me that people are unaware of the Bitcoin halving. There's an overwhelming amount of people that just don't know it exists. And it's mind-blowing to me that you would have any engagement in Bitcoin, in crypto, without having full knowledge of what the halving is. So this is my short on Aave. I don't know if you can see it. Let me pull up OBS. Yeah, I'm currently down like 1% on it. It's a 10x leverage short, so I understand it's risky, but it's with $20. So if it gets liquidated because Aave goes up by 1%, I'm not going to be super mad. It's $20. That's what I'm willing to lose on this trade, right? We're just bouncing off of a little bit of a support, I guess. How's the morning going though? How's everyone's Taco Tuesday? I started a fast. My girlfriend challenged me to a fast today, so we'll see if we can survive that. Crypto Dream, what's happening? Thank you for being here, my guy. I appreciate you. I want to do some trading live streams just so I can get back into the swing of trading. So we're pushing up. Not great. Not great. It's not what I wanted to see, but it is what it is. We bounced off of the VWAP here, the one standard deviation. We bounced off the green VWAP here as well, and then didn't really bounce off of it here, but that's all right. How's your Tuesday, dude? I sent it out in the Discord as well, but I didn't give anyone any notice that I was going to do this. I just wanted to do it, so I hopped right on it. I'm probably just gonna be live for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then go about my day because I got shit to do as well. And I can't spend the entire day sitting staring at the Aave chart. Let's see, Bitcoin, if Bitcoin moves back up to this middle VWAP, I imagine that Aave is going to have some push because Bitcoin moves the entire market, right? But you gotta take one thing at a time. It is interesting. I'm releasing an Algorand tokenomics video on TikTok in a couple days because Algorand's been trending, and I think it's interesting. I like its instant finality, and I don't think a lot of people are aware of it. I don't know trades too much. All good, Dream. Well, you're here to learn then. You're here to observe a little bit. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So I used to trade commodities and futures and options and stocks a lot. And then when I segued to crypto, I also segued to trying to make as much content as I could. So my focus kind of shifted away from trading and onto how to make the best content possible. Still a work in progress, obviously. It shifted a lot to investing as well. Just longer term, my horizons extended. But I want to get back into the trading because I really enjoyed it. I just am more seasoned when it comes to trading stocks and options. So it's easy. There's easy access to leverage here in crypto. So I gotta like keep my hands in my pockets, I guess, and make sure that I don't go overboard with the leverage. You can, like on BitGet, which is what I'm trading right now, you can trade up to 125x leverage on some things, which means if it goes like 0.8% the wrong way, you're screwed. Yeah. So, okay, so now that you're here, we can actually go over what I was looking for in this. So this morning, I have my watch list right here, and that's just a couple cryptocurrencies that I feel pretty confident in, right? And so I'm okay trading these cryptocurrencies, and I think they are usually pretty voluptuous. So there's going to be exit liquidity for me when I want to get out of these trades. So what I'm looking for is just a clear trend. I'm looking for us to bounce off of this middle VWAP, this blue line, consistently in a pattern. So you can see on Aave, which is why I'm trading it, we bounced off it once here, twice here, and I think we'll bounce off it a third time here. And we're in like a clear stair-stepping pattern. So that's what I like to trade, is when the pattern is clear like that. When I go look at H-bar, the pattern is not as clear for me. It's still in an uptrend. We're still above it, so maybe it's not a good one. If we go look at Matic, Matic has been ignoring these lines and just kind of doing its own thing. So it's not what I enjoy trading. It doesn't make sense for me. Always trying to learn from you. I tried to make a video on Ethereum nodes being about 50%, 20 minutes away from CIA headquarters, 30 minutes. Jesus, I didn't realize that. That's kind of, that's actually really interesting. That would be, you could spin that to be a really cool video. You just got to be completely willing to clickbait people, Dream. Like, full blown, you got to be like, the CIA owns Bitcoin. Here is the proof. Or like, Bitcoin is not decentralized, or Ethereum. Like, you got to be really willing to spin it and then explain it after you've said the clickbait. But like, the CIA controls all of the miners for Ethereum. I know there's no miners, but also just keep it as simple as possible. Don't confuse anyone. People's attention span is short, and also their ability or their willingness to learn is pretty short. So you gotta, like, unless they're dedicated to sitting down on a long form content, that's different. But if you're gonna be doing a short form content, from my experience, people want quick entertainment and distractions. I don't know that this trade's gonna hit on the stream, which is okay. It just means I'm gonna have to, although if we keep going up, I'm gonna probably close out of this trade for a loss here. Let's pull up Bitcoin at the same time so we can watch Bitcoin side by side. Yeah, I think, okay, I don't have a stop loss or take profits on right now. But if Bitcoin goes rocketing above this VWAP, then I'm going to take for the slight loss that I have on this trade over on Aave, because then I think Bitcoin could be showing strength moving back up. If we go kind of out on a longer term scale, so go out to the 4 hour, we've just been consolidating. We've just been consolidating a lot. And so I was kind of expecting this to be a lower high where we would move down to the moving average for Bitcoin. So I thought there'd be a bearish tendency, but I can't fight the market. I don't get to decide which way things go. I just have to trade in accordance to how things go. So for Aave, if I'm not interested in holding a short on Aave for an extended period of time, because I think Aave is likely to continue. I mean, well, okay. See, I was letting my bias overrule right there. I was letting my bias, because Aave is most clearly in a downtrend right here. We're kind of like, you can see it consolidating a little bit into a nice healthy triangle. Everyone likes these flag formations, but so it is possible that Aave continues moving down. My long form bias is that Aave is going to go up, so I don't feel comfortable shorting something that I'm long-term bullish on for an extended period of time. So with that being said, probably going to close out of this position for a loss here, which is fine. It's part of the game, right? I feel like I'm the only one who can sit and enjoy long form content, right? It's like, You have to be in the correct mindset for it. You got to be like actively searching. I feel like, when people are on the short form content platforms, they're just looking for a fix, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, which might turn into a couple hours, but they're looking for a little fix of distraction. Versus the long form content, like when I go to do my cardio at the gym or when I'm going to the gym, I put on a podcast. When I go sit in the car to drive, I put on long form content. So you have to actively search for the long form content. The short form content finds you. I'm currently down 5% on this trade, 4% on this trade. Again, it's 10x leverage on $20. So I'm down like 75 cents right now. That's why I'm pretty emotionless when it comes to this. I didn't want to take a big loss on one of these first live stream trading sessions because I felt like it would be embarrassing, but how's your day going, Dream? How's life treating you? You enjoying things? I'm doing a water fast today, so that could be kind of a lot. And I gotta set up a giveaway for the Internet Computer Protocol. I'm giving away $100 on Twitter. Hopefully to grow my account, right? But also hopefully to reward people who sign up for Internet Computer Identities. So Bitcoin's coming back down. Maybe I should have shorted Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's coming back down, and you can see instantly Aave started having some weakness here. So as soon as Bitcoin started dropping, Aave started dropping. Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin's king. I don't see a clear long-term trend on the 5 hour. So if we go to, or the 5 minute, so we go to the 15 minute, things are still, yeah, it's just choppy. It's just bouncing around. I would like to see Bitcoin, I think for my trade to be successful, Bitcoin breaks down here. Maybe we dip down below. We see 0.5% down on Bitcoin. Oh, well now I'm up on my trade. I didn't even see that happening. I'd really like to see Bitcoin break this and start trending a little bit lower. Then I think Aave will have a nice clean breakdown. Again, my take profit here is going to be, yeah, see that Bitcoin's moving fast. Bitcoin just did exactly what I was hoping it would do. So my take profit here is right around there. Whenever it touches the moving average, whenever we touch that moving average, that's when I take my profits. Tired, stayed up till 2 trying to figure out why my OBS is messing all up. Ooh, OBS is difficult, Dream. OBS is not easy. Someone I was listening to said Bitcoin pumps like 6 after the halving. You're a legend. Dream, we don't make profits till we made those profits. Yeah. Bitcoin has pumped historically very aggressively after each halving that's happened. Like very aggressively. Let's see if I can, oh, I don't want to be on BitGet. BitGet is the trading platform I'm doing, but if we go to the all-time history for Bitcoin, move out to this daily. I talk about it consistently on my live streams on TikTok, so you can stop me if I get too boring with it. We'll move out even further to the monthly, so you can drown out all of the noise that happens. But like, look at that. I was doing some moon math here on it actually, so let's see then. Let's see. The halving, each line here on Bitcoin's chart is when a halving took place. So for this, Bitcoin continued to pump for 126 days. Then after the halving here, Bitcoin pumped straight for 579 days. And then after this one, Bitcoin pumped. I'm not going to count this dump here, although the high wasn't until here, but this dump is kind of aggressive. So Bitcoin pumped straight for 250 days or so. So it goes on for quite some time. But my curiosity here, right, from peak to peak, we saw a 3,500% increase, almost 4,000%, because I skipped here a little bit. So let's make sure we get this more accurate here. We'll go From there to up one, yep, there we go, 3,700. From this peak to this peak, we were 1,400, so about a third, right? And then from this peak to this peak, we were 300, so from 1,400 to 300, that's like a fifth. I guess it's a fourth, maybe. Am I being high on that? 300, 600, 1,200. Yeah, it's about a fourth. So if we were to assume a fourth of 300 would be like a 75% increase, an 80% increase, which would put Bitcoin somewhere around 130,000. That sounds right. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. If it's going to continue with that like 250 days since the halving, it'd put Bitcoin at 130,000 by, what is that, February of 2025? That's pretty short. That's a lot sooner than I think will actually play out. We'll see. Maybe it takes, I don't know. We're going to have to see. I think the price is realistic, and I think sometime in 2025 is when it will likely end up happening. You see how aggressively Aave just pumped back up? God damn it, Bitcoin. Yep, Bitcoin reclaiming that. So that was a liquidity grab. That was a clear as day liquidity grab. Meaning, a lot of people probably went long here, expecting Bitcoin to move up, and then the market makers saw that there were stop losses here when Bitcoin was going to make a, like, people will enter a long position like right here, hoping that we come back up to these highs, and then put their stop loss right here at the previous low. So then Bitcoin, the market makers will wick it down, stop out everyone who's trading, and then continue up in the direction it was headed initially. So that's likely what just happened. Those scums. But that's not even like, a lot of people will complain about that. A lot of people will say that that's only a crypto phenomena, and it shows that like the market makers are just corrupt and taking advantage of retail. But that happens in traditional markets as well. This is not a crypto exclusive thing. The market makers manipulate the market all the time. That's why you got to be careful with it. Yeah, I'm probably, okay, so I got to get going back to work. I'm going to likely let this one ride out a little bit. I will set my stop loss and my take profits on Aave right now so that I can not pay attention to it anymore. I think there's a lot of contention right here, right? And I think if we were to break above this, so $73.30, I likely would not want to be in the trade anymore. I would be down a sizable amount for this $20 position. So I'm currently down 5%. So yeah, that would mean I lose almost the entire position. So I might just let it get liquidated. It's $20 again, so I think my liquidation price would be somewhere around here. So I might just let that happen. And then my take profits will be down here at 71.47. Is that market manipulation? Is that illegal? No, it's not illegal. No, it is market manipulation. It is completely legal to manipulate the market. It's not legal to do it on insider information. So if you know, because they are taking a chance as well that their liquidity grab doesn't necessarily work. It is a mathematical thing at this point, and the algorithms are mostly the ones doing it. So it's like it should become illegal, I think, over the next few decades, but it is not illegal. And there's videos of Jim Cramer explaining how he did it with his hedge fund. The reason is because they're technically taking a chance. It's not a guaranteed thing, versus trading off of insider information is a guaranteed thing. Like if you know that your company beat expectations or that you just got sued by the largest organization out there and you trade off of that information, that's illegal. But manipulating the market is not necessarily illegal on this scale, like liquidity grabs and stuff like that. What is illegal is something like what Elon Musk was doing, where he would tweet about Doge. If he was buying and selling based off of that, it's a really gray area. It's really confusing because that sounds the exact same thing. It all should be illegal, but it's sadly not illegal. Like when the market, so right here is when the market opens, right? It's not open, but it's the change of a day right here. There's videos of Jim Cramer being like, early in the morning when liquidity is low, before everyone starts trading for the day, you can enter into your positions and then release news articles and stuff and change the direction of the market to be in your favor. Then as soon as the market opens, it will continue on the way that it was meant to be going, the way that the market was going to take it for that day, and you can play the market and manipulate and like do cash grabs like that. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. But you just have to be aware, right? You can't be a participant in the markets and not be aware of these things. So I'm going to let Aave, my short on Aave, get liquidated. Again, it's it's actually $18.50 that I entered into the trade with on 10x leverage. So if Aave goes against me by 1%, which is around this line here, then I get stopped out. If Aave comes down here, which would be, again, a little over 1%, right? Yeah. It would be a 1.7% gain times 10. That's 17% on my $18. I'd make $2 or $3. So thank you for being here, Dream. Appreciate you. My boss. I will see you around. Yeah. Thank you all. Happy Tuesday.